Distinguished guests, partners, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I hope you enjoy the New Leaders Summit 2021. As always, I'm very excited and honored to be here, represent Huawei Middle East. And today I will be humbly share with you some latest thought and practice from us. Before I start, I would like to thank Telecom Review, Tony, for your remarkable lineup of all the audience and the speakers. And of course, the rich agenda today. Indeed, Middle East is now become one of the focal points in the world, just because of the new technology adoption, as well as the telecom business success. Today, I will try to address an area which is quite important for our society and economies, industry transformation. There's no doubt this is happening on a fast pace, especially during and post-pandemic. However, if you may expect, I would like to address this more in an angle from a telecom industry role, how the telecom carrier can be well positioned to take the leadership for this new blue ocean of vertical market. The connectivity is the foundation for the digital economy. So I would like to firstly give you some update about how this region is moving forward based on the leadership, especially the progress for 5G. Middle East, together with China and South Korea, is among the best 5G developed area in the region. So right now we have already more than 9 million 5G users, including about 900,000 5G FWA users. So the operators in these 5G leading regions is already enjoying the benefit for the business value. As you can see that the operator from China and South Korea, they are doing good in their financial status. And also in this region, we have the operator which have the positive growth in both revenue and profitability. And what's more, I would like to share with you, in this region, we have the operator, they have their data traffic, 40% of the data traffic already loaded on the 5G network. So I firmly believe that in 2022, we are about to see the first operator whose 5G traffic exceeding 4G traffic in the world will emerge in this region. More importantly, we see the 5G application is already realized in the vertical markets. So far in Middle East, we have 20,000 5G lease line deployed in different countries. For example, the 5G lease line plus CCTV to provide the surveillance and the safety for the public area, and the 5G lease line plus Idea Hub to provide the online collaboration for the government and education. So more and more 5G plus different services will come to bring the either the business revenue and the social values. In addition to this 5G lease line, I think we have also deployed 3 commercial 5G campus network with almost 8 industrial use cases, which are already happening in this region. I just give you some example. We can realize the 5G plus drone, the vehicle-mounted body-worn cameras to provide a comprehensive monitoring in the campus to improve the safety in the campus. And also, we can enable the experts to remotely guide the on-site worker without going to the live network, so that we can save a lot of costs for the industry because of dispatching the expert to the on-site. So this kind of application is already happening in either oil and gas industry or smart port. So it will be duplicated in different industries very soon. So this is already bringing the new revenue stream for the telecom operators and make the telecom operator deeply involved and participate in the industry transformation. So this is really happening, but this is not the end. And this is not even the beginning of the end, because we have a bigger room to explore for this industry transformation. Why we are saying that? Now the sales of the connectivity services and the IP IT equipment resale is the low-hanging fruit for the operator to participate in the vertical markets. However, according to Gartner, we can see that almost 16 trillion US dollars market size is happening for the global ICT spendings. So the majority part will be on cloud and consulting and integrated services. So these are the blue ocean for the telcos to address. And the B2B service will also help the telco to go beyond the population and to avoid the fate, again, in the smart LTE era to become the dumb pipe. There are two trends. The first one is from the device to services. So most of the CIO already prefer to procure the outsourced services than the self-built IT systems. And the government here already decided that they would like to allocate more budget on OPEX instead of the CAPEX for the government ICT spendings. Trend number 2, from fragment procurement to full stack partnership. So according to a survey jointly done by Huawei and China Telecom, one-stop cloud plus network services is one of the top 6 ICT requirements for the enterprises. That means the industries, they would prefer to focus on their core business instead of to integrate everything by themselves. So these are the changes for us to seize the opportunity in the future. Then the question comes, why does the wide belief and the confidence the telcos can play an important role here? Actually, the answer is very simple. Because all the telcos in different countries, they are naturally own the capability to deploy, run, maintain, and optimize a network in a most secure and reliable way. And the government and all the enterprise with the government background, they would generally give a higher level of trust to the telcos in different countries. So these are the fundamental advantage for telcos. But this is not enough, because we need to have 2 further capabilities. One is the cloud. The other is the system integration. That means compare with the local system integrator and the global cloud service provider, we still have the weakness, especially on the richness of the services, especially cloud services, and also the agility of the services, and also the customization ability according to the different industry requirements. However, there's some leading operator which is already working on and take some action on this weakness. They are trying to fix the weakness. Let's take China Telecom as an example. Firstly, China Telecom didn't think cloud service is another value-added service or some auxiliary network service. They firmly believe that they need to strictly invest and to provide a real cloud service to the end user, that means the enterprises. And they also leverage their advantage of the existing connectivity network and also attract the ecosystem partners so that they can provide the end-to-end offering by network plus cloud plus AI and an ecosystem. And also they are trying to change and optimize their organization, platform, capability. Most importantly, they are changing their mindset for the cloud services. They are trying to cultivate the convergent product strategy, the cooperative ecosystem, and also they are optimizing their own IT and process for employees. So as a result, for the past several years, China Telecom has gained more than 10% growth on their B2B services. And most importantly, on the industry cloud, they achieved 50% of the growth for the past 2 years. So to unleash the new capability, we have to invest, we have to improve our capability. So this is what we need to do. Actually, for the foundation is still the infrastructure. So we need to strengthen our connectivity infrastructure, for example, the 5G and optical network, and also the cloud infrastructure, the data centers. And while doing that, we need to pay attention about the efficiency and the sustainability by the automation and the green power solution. But on top of that, the telcos will be able to provide agile, deterministic, and on-demand services, the cloud and the network services to the end users by leveraging the diversified cloud services and the cloud network synergy. So if we want to put more effort, we can play an even more important role to become an industry solution provider. But we need to have the system integration capability and the ecosystem for the certain industries. So as a summary, we can say that the connectivity is the foundation, cloud is the key, and the industry solution is the ultimate goal. So I think for the infrastructure, everybody is very familiar with that. So let's focus more on how to approach this in terms of the upper layer. In terms of the cloud strategy, in this region, in the Middle East region, in the next 5 years, the market space for the cloud will grow from 2.3 billion to 5.6 billion, which is more than double the size. So the cloud strategy will depends on very few factors. Majorly, it's about the security and the service requirement. So we generally define the cloud strategy into three scenarios or approaches. Firstly, the first scenario, we call it A cloud. That is the one-to-one, corresponding the private and the on-premise cloud. So this is more catering for the very strict security requirement and the very special service requirement like real time. And I think very few giant industry who can invest on this. But the telcos, we can offer the BOT model with the system integration and the managed services to this kind of requirement. The second is we call it B cloud. That means one-to-N model. It is for the moderate security and service requirement, more like a large enterprise, government, finance, or even our telecom sector. Our requirement is more catering in this scenario. Then the operator can offer the centralized managed cloud platform with the data center deployed domestically, so that to guarantee the data privacy within the country. And the key for this layer is to provide the service with reliability, more like the infrastructure and access service. And the C cloud means end-to-end. That means the operator can offer the cloud service integration by collaborating with the public cloud providers. So this is going to be easier to start with, and this will be a good foundation for the telcos to grow their cloud business. They can start their marketing branding, and they can try to enable their own employees, but just providing the service and the ecosystem based on the public cloud. So the key value proposition is the service ability in this level. But we can see that for both B cloud and C cloud, it's very feasible for us to address in the market. And the common feature here is the telcos can leverage the advantage of the cloud and the network collaboration to provide the differentiate value and the competence to win in the market. Why we are saying that? So according to the third-party report, more than 92% of enterprise, they will choose multi-cloud or hybrid cloud. And averagely, the requirement of the cloud for each enterprise is 5. That will bring 2 challenges to the end user. The first one, when they have the multi-cloud access, they need to have multiple subscription from the operator for the lease line. Then the status is invisible. The price is not standard. And even the service is not unified. So normally, they have to get the subscription within 2 or 3 months. The second challenge is the best effort network cannot offer the guaranteed QoS. The enterprise as end user, or even the cloud service provider, they have to subscribe the lease line from the operator. But the operator doesn't know what's the usage, what's the application scenario for the cloud services. So they will follow the basic principle to offer the network as the best effort. Then how can this network and the service to be guaranteed by the SLA? However, if the telco, we participate in this market, we will tackle these 2 challenges by providing one-stop cloud network synergy. At that time, the enterprise as end user can only negotiate with one operator to get the end-to-end offering for both cloud and the network with the guaranteed QoS and the SLA. So one hop to cloud, one network for multiple clouds, one click to fast scheduling, one connection for multiple services will become the common understanding for the cloud service experience in the future. So to summarize, so if we want to seize the opportunity in this global ICT spending for the vertical transformation, then we have to improve our capability and expand our boundary for the business. So firstly, we need to definitely, for the first step, strengthen our network as the connectivity provider. But this is not only a matter of the speed. It's not going to be more faster. We have to understand the different requirements oriented to different industries. For example, the end-to-end network SLA, which is differentiated from 2B to 2C business. And also, we need to improve the network capability openness as the network as a service so that we can provide the possibility for different industry to adapt to your services. For the second step, we have to extend our boundary from a connectivity provider to a cloud provider, which we just discussed a lot. And the third step, we need to put more effort for the certain industry so that we can be a system integrator. But definitely, industry know-how, the solution consulting, the ecosystem integration will be necessary for us to have this opportunity. At the last, Huawei, as an ICT technology provider, we have been in Middle East for 22 years. So in Middle East, for Middle East, together with our telco customers, we come to today. So we surpass together, we grow together. So we will always be together with our telco partner to address this market opportunity. So we will keep innovation in the network session. So currently we have 13 5G networks with 10 full optical cities. And also we have built 11 large-scale data centers with altogether 130 megawatts capacity for the IT infrastructure. And as you may know that Huawei has already become a global top 5 cloud service provider. So we have our cloud stack in the main countries, and our cloud service can cover all the Middle East countries right now. We can provide more than 220 cloud services with more than 100 local partners. And even for industry business, we have been invested for 10 years. So now we have more than 300 industry partners in Middle East, and we have constructed 3 open labs as the incubator for you to build up a win-win cooperation with the ecosystem partner. So ladies and gentlemen, so now the journey already started. It's a long journey, but Huawei would like to further invest and stand together with our telco partners so that we can embrace the opportunity for the vertical transformation in the future. Let's, again, to give the leadership to Middle East in the future digital world map. Thank you very much.